Say it again. And that's it. I was going to say it again after you've gotten her shopping. We put up all the answers to yesterday's questions. As for the comment box, it's impossible to answer this many every day, so we've changed it to every other week.
あら、もっと簡単でいいのに、えらいしっかり回答してくれたな。
It's important to leave a good first impression. Being too blunt is rude.
その代わりに学習ってことか。ま、仕方ねえか。
仕事そっちのけでこっちにばっかり手が回ったら本末転倒でしょ。
確かにな。俺のおせっかいが過ぎたか。すまね
え。There's no need to apologize. We know how the town sees the magistrate's office in the Shinsengumi now.
ああ、それと近々またからくり作るから出来上がったら記事よろしく。
ないよ。んじゃ、俺は長官配ってくるぜ。またな。
Pitabate is off like the wind. It was good to hear people's opinions. There were just too many.
それでも学習でお返事するんでしょ。立派だと思うよ。
We can't stop now when we've just started. Anyway, I'm sure people also have some problems. They'd be uncomfortable expressing to us face to face.
そうだね。みんながみんな奉行所に直接行けるわけでもないからね。
It's the anonymity aspect. It's the anonymity aspect that would appeal people. Yeah. Appeal to people.
じゃあ、あとは私の買い物にお付き合いしてもらおうかね。
Oh, right, I haven't gone shopping yet. Sure thing, boss. And so my precious day is spent shopping with Rimu for parts of her new invention. We buy boards, metals, imported pipes. I've never heard of imported pipes I've never heard of with the works. Just what in the world will she build with all this? I haven't the foggiest idea. Is it me or are there more of these every day?
増えているな。
I scanned the patrol reports Okta submitted, noting again the increase in incidents fitting a particular profile. Reckless, almost casual crimes committed against both individuals and establishments. The criminal is never caught in the act. People only notice their losses after they're gone. Looks like it's a relatively clever thief. And that's the worst kind.
捕らえた場合は吟味をしてほしい。だが、不安も少しある。一人じゃない場合ってこと？そうだ。これだけの相談件数、一人のわけがない。
So they're an organized unit. That makes them even more trouble.
昼夜の見回りを強化はするが、完璧とは言えない。何か手はないか？
Other options. The problem with petty thieves is that you never know when or where they're going to hit next. There's almost nothing we can do about it. Even if we started recommending countermeasures, everyone would have to abide by them for it to work. All we can do is patrol and make house calls.
考えつかないか。提案！罠、張ってみたらどうかな？
That could work. A trap.
そう、盗んでくださいって言ってるようなものをわざと置いちゃう。
You realize these thieves are stealing cheapish, simple things.
質素なものが盗まれるって分かってるなら、それでいいじゃん。
Well, I suppose that's true.
頼めるか？できれば早めがいい。もちろん。罠は夜にはできると思うから、奉行所に持っていくよ。 わかった。土方に伝えとく。
Okta takes Rimu's suggestion without hesitation and leaves the situation room. You put it out there so easily, but do you really have an idea?
この平賀リムを舐めてもらっちゃ困るぜ、お奉行さんよ。つうこって部屋に帰っていいかな。急いで作ろうと思ってさ。
Yeah, go ahead.
午後からの補佐は誰もいないけど大丈夫？
I have some paperwork to do at the office anyway, so I'll concentrate on that.
はいよ。じゃあ寮に行こっか。
She seems really into it. Ever since Rimu got back to the dorm, she's been holed up in her room making something. The noise of metal and wood being worked on is audible even from the office. It's more like a workshop than a dorm. Well, if you've seen her fucking room, obviously you... I've seen her room. The fucking floor has been replaced with metal sheet. The tatami has been replaced with a metal sheet. I've never really watched Rimu making her contraptions. I don't want to disturb her, and Rimu's room is quite the work of its own. Thanks to that, I've almost never visited her there. Maybe I should go have a look. I put my papers down and head towards Rimu's room. Rimu, can I come in? I knock on the door to ask for permission, but I get no answer. All I can hear are the sounds of her labors, as she slaves away on whatever she has in there. Did she not hear me? Rimu, can I come?
しめくん、入っていいよ。
I open the door, letting myself into Rimu's room. You're fucking kidding me. I used the fucking thumbnail of Rimu in Shime's uniform because I didn't have a fucking thumbnail for that video. And as soon as I fucking come back from a LAN party to record more Master Magistrate, the same fucking scene has her CG. Fuck you. Whoa. So this is what happened to those parts. I don't have half the words to describe this. And there are tools and components scattered all over the floor, and the room itself is hotter than hell. Rimu is seated in the middle of it all, holding a tool in one hand and bundling a machine with the other.
私の部屋に来るなんて珍しいね。どうしたの？
Ever since I started your route, Nothing special. I just got curious with all the noise.
ああ、もしかして邪魔しちゃった。ごめんね。
Oh, no, that's not it. It wasn't that at all.
だとすると、本当にただ見に来ただけ？
Yeah. I've never really watched you at work making those things before.
まあね。
It's really hot in here, isn't it?
ああ、いろいろ熱持つ道具使ってるからね。換気してもこうなっちゃうんだよ。
Yeah, air conditioning hasn't been invented yet, Rimu hasn't needed air conditioning yet, so it hasn't been invented. She wipes the sweat off her forehead with her arm and continues to work. Her eyes are locked on the strange box in front of her, facing it like an opponent in a duel. By the way, I want to ask you something.
何？
What do you use the tools in your hand for?
ああ、これはモンキーレンチっていう西洋の工具なんだよ。
Just call it a wrench.
どんな大きさのナット締めにも対応できる超便利工具なんだ。
Wow. And what about the one behind you? That's used to bore holes in wood, right?
うん、そうだよ。
How does that work? How does this work?
これはね、タンスの中に空気を溜めておく袋があって、管から空気が流れて。
So she has her own... She has a vacuum for sawdust. Okay.
使命くん、足でこの板を踏んでみて。
Whoa.
こうやって空気を動力に回転力を生み出して動くんだよ。
Wow. This is amazing. Of course it uses air. Electricity doesn't exist yet. Every tool she owns has some extraordinary usage. And by the way, is this the trap you were talking about earlier?
そうそう。本当は別のもん作る予定だったけど、まあいいかなって。
Oh, you used the stuff we bought yesterday on this.
そうだよ。気にする必要ないからと。ああ、ここはこうした方がいいな。でももう少し試しに。ああ、でもそうなると時間かかるな。どうするかな。
Rimu seems to be thinking something over, but I can't even tell what she's working on. However, seeing her labor away like this is somehow hypnotizing. She's been working so hard all along.
さっきからじーっと見て何かあるの？
No, it's just been so long since I last saw you absorbed in a project like this.
それはもう聞いた。何か用があるんじゃないのかなと。
I don't.
ああ、失敗した。こっちつなげるのあっちの方が良かったか。
Am I distracting you?
いや、そんなことないよ。単純に試行錯誤繰り返してるだけだからさ。いや、こっちはこれだから。ああ、やっぱここが間違ってたか。
It's the first time I've seen our upbeat, energetic Rimu like this. Somehow she seems really cool. I feel bad getting in her way. It feels sacrilegious to come between Rimu and her invention. So I try to sneak out of the room.
帰るの？興味あるなら見てけばいいのに。
I felt like I was getting in the way.
思わないよ。むしろバッチリ見てくれた方が嬉しいな。
Really? Don't mind me then. I grab my papers from the office and work through them while I watch Rimu. Seeing Rimu sweating bullets as she works on her creation energizes me to do the same. Why?
出来上がったのがこちらのからくりになります。
Rimu shows me a multifaceted pillar with strange hands attached. Attached.
またえらい変なもの作ったな。
That's not true. I'm sure it's amazing.
ほう。使命がリムのからくりを褒めるなんて意外だな。何かあったのか？
He's into sweaty Rimu. And I'm not projecting. What? I watched her making it the whole time. It was amazing.
私のことを見直したかい？使命くん。
What you want? Yeah. Yeah, it was really great to see. It's so you, Rimu. I'm really impressed.
おお、そっか。それならよかった。
まあ、これがちゃんと動くかどうか。それが問題だな。
そう。あれだけ頑張っても結果が出なきゃ意味ないからね。
No point if we don't get results. Rimu's every intention has her invention, has her blood, sweat, skills, and soul poured into it, but no tears. She never fucks up in her inventions. The people of the town often ignore them because they find them strange. But she's never given up. Even now, she continues to shine. After seeing her at work today, I regret being so weary of her creations myself. Don't you worry. I'm sure it will perform perfectly.
使命くんのお墨付きなら安心だね。ってことで、早速設置場所まで行くぞ。
Oh!
Oh boy. This is the spot. This is the spot.
ああ、おそらく次はこの辺だと予想しているが、違うかもしれない。
They still indiscriminately, so it's hard to predict.
ここにまず置いてっと。
Iruma puts a machine in a room of one of the row houses.
そんで、適当に金目のものを。何か持ってない？
そう言うと思って。俺、これ使っていいぜ。
Hijikata hands Rimu a soberly decorated smoking pipe.
こういう微妙に価値があるものを盗みやすい傾向にあるからな。
And that's true. It's not overly expensive, but it's not worthless either. Worthless either.
ありがとう。じゃあ、これをっと。
Rimu places the item at a slight distance from the machine, so it won't stand out. If you squint, you can see a thin string-like something attached to it. So that's the trick.
あとは捕まるまで放置だね。土方くんから周囲の人たちの注意はしといてね。
あいよ。これでうまくいったら飯おごってやるよ。
やりー。腰掛けあんの抹茶パフェでお願いね。
Then I'll get you something nice too, for all the hard work.
あらら。でも腰掛けあん2連続ってのはちょっと面白くないかな。
Maybe some parts for your machines then.
今決めないで保留ってことでいいかな。
I would have thought you would have said, you know, an instrument, a tool, you know, a tool that she doesn't have. Of course.
そんじゃ、ここにいても仕方ないし、寮に帰るか。
信じているぞ、捕獲くん1号。お前の実力を見せてやるのだ。
Is that its name? We wait for 2 days with no indication that our honeypot will work. Just as we're starting to lose hope and talk about moving the trap on the morning of the 3rd day. We got them? Really?
本当だ。連絡を受け、とりあえず私が見てきたが、コソ泥は見事縄に絡まれていた。
How? Tied?
リムのからくりだ。あまたの縄が縦横無尽に。なんというか口では説明しづらいな。
What does the scene look like right now?
リムと土方が後片付けをしている。コソ泥についてはどうする？
I wouldn't mind examining him, but I'd like Toyama to get the experience. Sentencing someone whose guilt is already clear will be good practice for her. Can I leave this one to you?
構わない。最近は見回りばかりだったからな。
We have plenty of evidence and testimony about their crimes, and you caught them red-handed. Okta is on arguments, and Kome will act as clerk and counsel.
言い逃れも何もできないからな。だが言い分を聞くことはできる。
Okay, the case is yours. I'm going to head out to see Rimu and the others.
任された。
Oh dear. You've already finished cleaning up? When I arrive, Rimu and Hijikata are just leaving the row house.
後片付けもバッチリ。からくりもこの通り無事です。
Yay.
今日の帰りは抹茶パフェをおごらなきゃだな。
あんがと土方くん。
賭けに負けちまったからな。使命は何をおごるんだ？
I don't know why you're asking him. She's the one who gets to decide. Me? I still haven't decided.
そう、何も決めてない。ゆえに自由。金額も見て、さらに自
凄まじいことにならなきゃいいな。使命。
I should have gone to Koshikakayan too.
由。抹茶パフェはやっぱなしで、わらび餅をみんなの分でいいかな。
おう、構わないぜ。
よくよく考えたら、あたしだけのせいかってわけでもないしね。
I see. Then let's clear my...
使命くんについてはダメです。これからあたしが考えます。
Yeah, you can't get out of this one, Shime. What?
何にしようかな。
I'm sure it'll be fine. I should have locked it to a free meal as self-defense. If I don't play my cards right, she'll drag this out forever.
ごちそうさまでした。わらび餅、美味しかったです。
腰掛け庵の定番、原点にして頂点。さすがの味だったな。
I'm just happy to see you guys like it. I'm just happy you guys like it. In the end, Hijikata and I split the Koshikakayan bill. Apparently, instead of me giving her something, she wants me to do something instead. Sex. Wait, no, that's after. Never mind. I still haven't heard what exactly it is, though.
リム姉様のからくりが活躍されたと聞きました。
I know what you're expected, Shime. You're gonna be a fucking guinea pig.
そうそう、縄がシュビビって飛び出してギュギューって泥棒を懲らしめるやつ。
捕らえられた泥棒の姿は、まあひどいもんだったな。
絶対に身動きできないように作ったからね。
We could probably continue using it even in the future.
防犯の一つとしては使えると思うよ。でも普通に置いておくのは危険かな。
Why is that?
広い空間、それから仕掛けが必要だからね。あの長屋は条件がバッチリ合ってたから簡単に設置ができたんだよ。
美術品などを展示する場では有用そうだな。
そういうこと。しかもいくつも作るのはちょっと厳しい。
It's a great device, but it looked really hard to make even once.
だからあれを引き取ってこれから改良するって感じ。
Yeah, he can
次へ
say
つなげるためにね。
he can say that too because he was watching her make it.
へえ、もう次を考えてるなんてすごいです。飽くなき探求心、それこそがからくりを作る鉄則なのだ。はははのは。
I guess that's true.
それで食べてる最中に聞いたが、大岡はリムの願いを何か叶えるのか？
It's less a wish than a promise. It's less a wish than a promise to do her any one favor.
ほほ、何でもか。これまた大きく出たな。
リム姉様は何を頼むかもう決めたんですか？ちょっと面白いことを頼もうかなと。
You could go as fucking generic as making him a guinea pig for a day, or she can get a little bolder and, you know, she clearly likes him, you know, more than a friend way, right? So, you know, she can go as bold as she wants, but the question is, would she? fun. Please don't make it dangerous.
じゃあ夕飯の後に執務室で発表します。お楽しみに。
As long as it has nothing to do with roller skates. I expect her to ask for help with one of her inventions. She's Rimu after all. But when I hear her request, it exceeds my wildest expectations. Date? Oh, she is getting bold. I'm utterly blindsided.
合いびき。
You and me?
そう、私と使命くんが。あ、合いびき。桜お姉様、合いびきですって。
小梅、興奮しすぎだ。合いびきなぞ。
Yeah, but like, you do both read fucking romance novels. What?
私を一人の女性として合いびきしてくださいってこと。
Why? A date with Rimu, who's been with me since we were kids, who's like family. You fucked your sister. Just because you disowned yourself from Korme's family doesn't mean you aren't fucking related.
頼み事、何でもいいって言ったじゃん。
I did, but why?
そりゃ私を一人の女の子として見てほしいから。
She just does not hesitate. Oh my god. I thought she'd be a lot more standoffish than this, but apparently not. I see. You're what? She wants me to look at her as a woman, not a childhood friend. There isn't an ounce of hesitation in her request. That's what I'm saying. In other words, this means not only that she's saying it in front of fucking other people. Yeah, Korme understands the implication. And Sakura. Remove. Does that?
前に言ったでしょ。私は使命くんを一人の男として見てるって。
Yeah, at least when you said that, it was only you two. But she's saying all... Bro. I do remember you saying that.
つうことで、さくらちゃん、こうめちゃん、私の合いびき大作戦を応援してね。任せてください。全力で応援させていただきます。
I mean, look, I can see this going two ways, right? Either she just does not care, well, she does care, but she's like, fuck it, right? She just does not hesitate, or she's masking it. She's masking her embarrassment by being so fucking bombastic about it.
知識はそれなりにある。協力してやろうじゃないか。
よーし、これで外堀は埋めたぞ。
Hey, things are moving at a blinding pace, leaving me and whatever speaking ability I used to have in the dust.
ニブチン、私はこれで決めにかかるからね。
Yep.
覚悟しときな。つうことで、次の休日をお楽しみに。
But I mean...
作戦会議をしますんで、出てってください。
Cute booty. Hold on, what? Iruma pushes me out of the office, sealing her plot to take me out on a date. God, yes.
合いびき？使命とリムが？
Yeah, me and Rimu. I rushed straight to Hichikata's room to talk. All three of us have always been together. If I can't lean on him now, what can I? When can I? I've never looked at her like that before, so I don't know what to do.
そうだな。この汚い部屋で話すのはよくねえから、外行こうぜ。
Outside? Okay, I don't mind. We leave the dorm and walk until we reach Akabashi.
そんで、使命はどう考えてんだ？
I don't know what I should do. Honestly, I'm torn.
リムのことを女として見られないってことか。
I don't know. How about you, Hijikata? Have you ever thought of her like that?
全くないな。俺はそういうの今は必要ないと思ってるからさ。
Yeah, I don't think he sees any woman as a woman in that sense.
それにリムはまあここまで来れば行ってもいいか。
What? Were you hiding something from me?
小さい頃からずっとリムは使命のことを目で追いかけてた。
Me?
知らなかったのか？何度も相談されたから俺はずっと知ってたけどな。
Then, why hasn't she said anything until now?
町奉行で必死に仕事に取り組む使命の邪魔をしたくなかったからだろう。
Yeah, you've done a lot more than be a magistrate now, so...
恋愛をするときっと自分が枷になる。あいつはずっとそう思ってたみたいだ。使命が町奉行になる前も勉強の邪魔になるからって一歩身を引いてたな。
Wait, you knew about this from the start?
もちろん。だがこれは使命とリムの関係だ。俺がおせっかいすることじゃない。だけど首を突っ込んでいいなら言ってやる。
By all means.
自分に正直になればいい。このことを聞いたからって使命がリムを好きでもないのに付き合うのは違うだろう。
Of course not.
だから自分に正直になるんだ。俺から言えるのはそれだけだ。
Honest with myself, huh?
どうするかは指名次第だ。振ったとしてもあいつは気にしないだろうしな。
Yeah, but...
でどうするんだ？
I mean, she was fine when Kormei and Sakura were dating Shime, so... I'm going to try looking at her as a woman.
それでも使命の気が変わらなきゃそこまでだってことだ。
I wonder. It feels so strange. I figure I'll try talking with Hijikata. And it turns out that Rimu has always been in love with me. She's always kept it hidden, sticking by my side as a childhood friend. Just thinking of how she must feel, Sakura and Kormei are to assemble documents on the theft case in the situation room. Rimu and I will go out on patrol, and then process paperwork in the office at the dorm. I'd like to continue to entrust the investigation of the thefts to the Shinsengumi. I give everyone their orders, and the day begins.
よっしー、見回りは大通りを通ってから赤橋を回る感じ？
Yeah, sounds good. The only thing that's changed is how I look at Rimu.
執務室での書類整理なら奉行所から何か持っていく資料とかある？
There are. Can I ask you to run to the situation room to grab them?
あいよ！
She spins around and trots off as requested. Damn, my heart is pounding, and guess it didn't take you that long to see her as a woman. Now that I'm thinking of her this way, that flash of her healthy thighs when her skirt flutters in the wind is pure poison. And now that I really look, her face is beautifully built. Even aside from my bias, she's gorgeous. Literally the first CG of the game, you see her fucking panties. Well, second CG, technically, because the first one was Sakura, and then the second one was like a goofy little chibi art style CG, right? And then the third was her panties. Either way, one of the first CGs of Rimu was her fucking panties. So you got a full face, you got a full view of fucking thighs, bro.
資料取ってきたぜ。
Yeah, thanks. Regardless of the fact that he walked in on her, Korme and Sakura, in the hot springs while they were changing. But you know, in the all ladies version, they're in their bra and panties. But in the 18+ version, you know, you see them. Yeah, thanks.
どうしたの？なんか変だよ。
He's horny. That's why. No, it's nothing really.
もしかして昨日のこと気にしてんの？
What? Hijikata's words are still echoing in my head. You know about Rimu's hidden feelings and her sudden confession yesterday. Well, she hasn't confessed yet, technically. That's why she was able to get through that meeting without getting embarrassed because she didn't actually confess.
気にしてるんなら嬉しいな。ちゃんと見てくれてるってことだもんね。
It's like she said, "We're going on a date. You don't get a choice." The main reason why people don't confess is the fear of rejection. She did not have that fear because you didn't get a chance to reject it. I don't know, that's my theory.
でも仕事中は仕事に集中。ほら、しゃっきりする。
Yeah, sorry. I'll get myself together.
そうそう。しっかりしなきゃダメだからね。
Rimu gives me her usual bright smile. And work is work. I can't let myself get carried away. I need to handle it as the same as always. Alright, that was the last of it. Having finished our patrol, we wrap up our paper pushing back at the office.
やっぱり事務仕事は苦手だな。
Even so, we've gotten a lot better than we used to be.
まあね。慣れてはきたけど、苦手なのは変わらないって感じ。
It's not your fault. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses.
まとめた書類、奉行所に持ってく？どうする？
I'll take it tomorrow. Don't worry about it. This is it for today.
おう！ってことは、今日はこれで終わりってことだね。
Yep, run free.
よっしゃー！じゃあ、そういうことで、しめくん。
Oh. What?
しめくん？
Nah. Rimu inches closer to me. But what?
次の休日、楽しみだね。
Yeah.
じーん。
Bro. All alone in the dorm's office. Rimu stares up at me with a smile. Before I wouldn't have felt anything in this situation, but now my heart is pounding out of my chest. What do you want? You're staring.
私を気にして取り乱すしめくんが面白くって。
What?
お仕事の時と私生活では切り替えがしっかりしてるしめくんなのにな。私がなんやかんや言ったらああなるなんてなーって。
I'm trying to do something about it.
何が？
I'm trying to look at you as a woman.
嬉しい。ありがとう。
I don't think trying. You're not trying anymore. You already see her like that. God. She blushes as she thanks me. Now I've got it on my mind. I can't help but feel embarrassed myself. Stop. This is fucking. Now you're just doing it on purpose. Knock it off.
でも目をそらさないで見てくれるじゃん。
I mean, her eyes just pull me in. I swallow lightly, feeling my face burn.
ドキドキしてる？
It is.
そのドキドキを合いびきまで引っ張ってやるぜ。覚 悟しな。
Rimu playfully pokes my chest with her finger.
私はからくり作ってきます。
She leaves the office in a good mood. To think my heart would be in such peril. There's no logical reason for the thumping in my heart but that noise within me is relentless. I'm sitting around in distress when Toyama and Kwame come home.
ただいま。これは王か。
What do you mean?
ただいま戻りました。あ、指名兄様。
What was that reaction?
リムはここにはいないか。
She's battling it out with the machines in her room.
昨日のあれ、もう告白したも同然だろう。どうするんだお前。
I mean, I don't know.
すごかったです、あの宣言。私、リム姉様を尊敬します。まっすぐに大好きって感情をそのままに伝える。素敵すぎです。
Yeah. Just so everyone else took it as a confession as well. Look, here's the thing. It was a confession, but she didn't say the words. That's the difference.
答えははっきりしてるだろう。受け入れるか拒否するかの二択だ。
That's true. But it still doesn't feel real.
そうか。なら現実を見たらどうだ？
Look, reality, what do you mean?
リムは勇気を振り絞ってあの宣言をした。つまり取られてたまるかと思ったわけだ。
Well, yeah, but like I said, the reason most people don't confess is the fear of rejection. You gave her an inch by saying that you'll let her do anything. You'll do anything for her, and she took a mile by forcing you to go on a date with her. There was no fear of rejection because you were not allowed to reject her. So that's, you know.
他の女性に指名兄様を射止められないように先手を打ったんです。
I mean, you know, never mind.
もちろん私たちはお前をそんな目で見てはいない。正直どうでもいい。
He kind of confessed to the two of you first before doing Rimu's route. You know, don't care.
リム姉様としのぎを削るお相手がいたとしても、それは相手になりません。
Well, let's just say that the two people in front of Shime did win.
長年の付き合いと思いの深さは圧倒的有利。何よりも代え難い武器。さらに女性として見ていなかった部分を見始めると、もう止まらないですよね。
I mean, like, these are good arguments. It's the reason why Rimu hasn't left first place, even regardless of how strong Sakura's route was. But, you know, well, I suppose that's true.
ほう。予想通り、リムのことを女性として見始めたのか。
You two seem overly interested in this. No shit, they are watching a fucking romance novel happen right in front of their eyes. The plot of a romance novel.
そりゃそうです。まるで作られた恋物語、小説の中の話ですよ。
I didn't think they would actually just come out and say it.
ひた隠しにしてきた思い、それをとうとう表に出す。幼なじみとしての顔を捨てたぎる。
Can't get enough.
とにかく私と桜お姉様は応援してますから気にしないでください。
But just like in other romance anime, the transfer student ends up with the main character, which is why Sakura and Kome were with him first. Sakura especially was technically the transfer student.
お前も射止める気があるのなら協力してやろう。相談にはいつでも乗ってやる。
Thanks. The more Toyama and Kome speak of the situation, the more heated they're getting. But they're giving us their blessing a little too early. Not that I mind that at all. That just means they support me, right? Right? Damn it, they got to me. After that, Sakura and Kome lectured me on the ways of love. Their only experience with it is through 5K romance novels. They went on with such confidence, I could almost believe they'd actually experienced love before. I found myself listening the whole time, unable to tune them out. And now I'm trying to clear my head in the training hall. Oh.
ここで何してる？
Nothing, really. Just thinking. What about you, Okta? And now like this.
座禅をするためだ。邪念を払い、腰を据える。やってみるか？
Yeah, that sounds great. It could help rid me of this unease. Deciding to try as well, I cross my legs and try to clear my mind.
逃げずに、疑問から正面に向き合うことが大事だ。それが解消されるまでは続けるぞ。
I close my eyes, breathing slowly, calming myself down.
お前の懸案は何だ？いえ。
It's about male-female relationships.
そうか。どうしたい？
I don't know. I still haven't found my answer.
男女の中だ。清廉潔白な付き合いをしようと思わなくていい。
A man and a woman doesn't have to play chaste. Chaste? I never thought I'd hear Okta of all people say that.
答えを出すには何が必要だ？
Does it come down to my feelings?
違うだろ。
Oh. Okta smacks my shoulder with a wooden pole.
必要なのは相手だ。お前が一人悩んでも何も解決しない。
Is that so?
相手と真正面から嘘偽りなく対峙する。その時、初めてお前の気持ちがわかるはずだ。
Okta indifferently dispenses what sounds like sage advice. To think Okta would think of things like this. I had never expected it.
だから、平賀との相引きの時、
I fucking knew she knew. Don't act.
つまりだな。
Wait, how did you know I was talking about Rimu?
終わりだ。お前は悟りを開いた。
Congratulations. Isn't that too sudden? Not to mention wildly irresponsible. Okta rushes out of the room with a strange expression on her face. Is this another one of Rimu's plots? I was about to say Rimu put her up to this. She's serious. These not so subtle hints continue day after day until finally the main event is here. Oh, I'm like, surely the Okta one I could believe. Sakura and Kome being in on it, not so much. Especially with their obsession with the romance novels. I'm looking forward to today.
おお、バッチリ射止めてやるから覚悟しとけ。
Do people normally advertise that before a date?
しっとりした雰囲気、私苦手だもん。
I mean, I get that.
しめい君、そっちの方が好き？ある場所に呼び出してみたいな。
I've never experienced it, so I can't say.
だったら私がしめい君の初めてになるわけだ。
First what?
説明してほしいの？
Stupid. Don't say that in front of people.
おっと、私が考えるよりも先のこと考えてたか。さすが使命くん。
Nah. What? No, I was not.
そんなことってどんなことかな。私にはわからないな。
Enough already. Today's... You know what I mean. Come on, let's go. This is... God, fucking... He is such a fucking tease, man. This is why I love Nagatoro, right? Because of this... She has the same personality without... A little held back. Comparatively. You know, she's not as much of a bully. But the fucking teasing is off the charts.
もちろん。さあ、手を出してくれ。
We're going to hold hands.
握ってつなぐだけじゃないぜ。腕も持っていくぜ。
My arm.
ほら
Oh
ほら、
my-
どうしたの？なんだかぎこちないぞ。
Fucking God. You know, you've got your dairy types, right? Your average dairy types, right? Like the tsundere and the kudere and the dandere and like the yandere, right? You know, fucking Kome was started off basically as a dandere but evolved, you know. Okta is like the kudere, right? Sakura's the tsundere. Rimu, I could not put a dairy type to her. And I've been... and it was hard, it was harder to think of one when she was fucking being blushy and shit, when she actually said to Shime that she sees him as a man. And then she just outright says that she wants to go on a date with him, and I was like, okay, she only did that because there was no chance of him rejecting her. This, on the other hand, he's a fucking dairy. Oh my God. I mean, you're... She wrapped her arms around mine, squeezing me tightly as she walks. Thanks to that, her soft chest is...
動きが硬いね。緊張してるの？
I am. I've never been this nervous before in my life.
なんでかな？なんでだろうな？
Because, like, to be fair, I don't know that, I don't know everything about dairy types, so I'm not really sure if there is a fucking dairy type for like the teasing kind of girl, right? Because, like, it's always like there's a different dairy type underneath. I don't know how to explain it. Because, like, Nagatoro is also a tsundere, right? That's the difference. Her softness periodically brushes my arm. Don't just say tits, okay? I find myself concentrated on those fleeting touches, my entire body completely on edge.
くっついて歩くのって苦手？
Maybe more or less dragging him, you know. I wouldn't say I don't like it.
私は好きだよ。こうしてくっついて触れ合って歩くの。
But then again, right? It's funny, right? Because Kome was never really shy. So, you know, I say that she was sort of dandere, but not really. That's not really the case. I couldn't put a finger on her either, and also equated her to be dairy, especially in her route, and especially after the scene where Shime told Korme that she doesn't need to hold back, right? Especially then, she was fucking 100% dere. But yeah. Still, just a little too public. Rima and I stroll along the main street, and she clings to me as if trying to show everyone in town. And the people around us send us grins and soft smiles before looking away.
そりゃそうだよ。使命君を他の人に取られたくないもん。
Is there a more indirect way of going about that? Like, ever since Rimu confessed that she sees Shime as a man, she kind of just stopped holding back. And especially after she was like, we're going on a date, then she definitely stopped holding back.
やだ。そういうことしたら、使命君はニブチンだから気づかないもん。
I've never thought about dating and stuff, that's all.
意識してる今はどんな気持ち？教えてほしいな。
There's this weird weight in my chest. I feel like I could puke from nerves.
私のことでドキドキしてるってこと？
Well, yes, that's right. I decided to be honest. And it does calm my nerves just a bit.
すっごく嬉しい。大好き。
You cannot just say the fucking words. God damn it. Thanks. Ever since I started to be conscious of the word love, it feels like it means something different with Rimu. The love for family, the love for my friends, it's neither of those. Love as a lover.
あっちに素敵なお店があるから行こう。
Okay, already? Okay, already.
緊張しっぱなしだと疲れるでしょ。もっと気楽に行こ
I'm trying to.
う。こういうことにも慣れてくれないと。
Rimu pulls my arm close once more, as she speaks. Damn it. She's packing a bigger chest than I thought. God damn it. I guess he forgot that he saw her in her bra and panties that one time.
私で緊張してくれるのすごく嬉しい。
Right. Finally my internet's back. What? I didn't say that. How many times is she going to bring that up? But I still haven't gotten used to it. Every single action is sending my heart into a frenzy.
よーし、合いびきはまだまだ続くよ。
Rimu leads me by the arm to Akabashi.
ここまで来たらもういいかな。
Okay. Hey, Rimu, let's go of my arm. Let's go of the arm she's been clinging to, setting me free. I can still feel her warmth, her round and supple.
ずっと絡みっぱなしじゃ疲れるでしょ。
I suppose so. I was happy with it, but yeah.
なーに？やっぱり嬉しかったんじゃん。照れちゃって。
Of course I was. It was racing against me.
当ててんの。
Yes, it was. And they're, well, bigger than they look.
直接触ってみる？
Hang on. Not. What?
冗談だよ、さすがに。ってそういう方向の冗談はやめよっか。らしくないよね。
Yeah. If we could go back to how we usually are, it'd take the pressure off.
でもこれである程度は意識してもらえたかなって。
More than a bit. Everything you've done until now is...
知ってる。最近ずっと目が泳いでたり言葉を濁したりしてたもんね。
I didn't have any idea where to look.
知ってる。スカートチラチラ見てるのちょっと面白かった。
You could tell? No shit, she could tell. She's been looking at you. Obviously, she could tell when you look at her.
わからないとでも思ってたのかい。アホだな、使命君は。
I mean, then,
私のことをそんな風に見てるかって思うと、私もドキドキしてたよ。
Really?
だって好きな人がそんな目で見てくれるって幸せだもん。
You just say what you're thinking, don't you?
回りくどいのは苦手なんだもん。それにいろいろ遠回しにした結果、使命君はずーっと気がつかなかったみたいだし。
That's just because I don't know you... I didn't know you were looking at me like that.
ああ、ちなみに合いびきの最後に答えを聞くのでよろしく。
What?
驚いたか。そう何度も機会を与えてたまるかってんだい。さあ、使命君はどう答える？この短い間でどう答える？
Should I continue to date Rimu from now on? Or return to just being just friends? Should I deepen our bond as lovers? This decision is important. It'll affect both our lives from now on. How are you so calm about this, Rimu?
軽い？どういうこと？
I know that you're thinking of my feelings, and that you're trying your best so that no matter what answer I give, I won't be hurt.
そうだね。なるべく後腐れがないようにしてる。全力でやってダメなら終わりって感じ。その方が気持ちいいでしょ。少なくともそれが私のやり方。使命君にどうのこうの言われたかないね。
I mean, that makes sense.
でもさ、正直やることは全部やったんだよね。みんなにも協力してもらってあれこれしたけど、あんまり効果ないのかな。
You're going to ask the person you were trying to push?
じゃあここからどこに行くかは使命君に任せていいかな。
Me? Why?
踏ん切りつかないなら寮に帰っちゃおう。一歩踏み出すならもう戻れないようにしようよ。
Rimu.
さあ、ここまでお膳立てしたんだから男らしく決めろってんだい。どっち？
If we cross the bridge, we'll be on the way back to the dorm. But if we walk on this side, we won't be. Let's go this way.